Hello there, world. This is production number 0636, the name of the show, Tattletales. The air date to be announced, VTR 8176, take one, and we go! Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Kurt Convey.
Thank you, everybody, and welcome. Hi, thank you. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tattletales. Thank you for tuning us in. It's nice of you to do that. We appreciate it. You know, a lot lately I've been on the road, and people keep asking me, and I forget to say it because we haven't said it for a long time. And let me very briefly just tell you what we do here. We have an audience divided into three sections, blue, banana, and red. They win the money as soon as their celebrity couples get the answer correct. And even if they don't get the big jackpot at the end of the show, they get the $200-300 that their couple earns, okay? Because a lot of people ask me, what happens to that other money? Now, today, we have a special treat because we have a couple of MCs that you all know and love from other shows, and also some rookies with us, and here they are. Winning money today for the blues section. There he is, Mr. Bill Cullen and his wife, Ann.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Winning money today for the banana section, Mr. Bob Barker and his wife, Dorothy Jones. And winning money for the red section today, Larry Stewart and his wife from Days of Our Lives, Patty Weaver.
Yeah. Oh, let's
go. Well, gentlemen, listen, you know, pardon me for a moment, Larry, because it is a little, well, it's not nerve-wracking, but to look into your two faces is just, it's a little strange, you know what I mean?
But this is the first time we've met.
What?
No, in all the years we've both been in television, this is the first time we've met.
That's right. We keep sending regards. I say, give Bob my regards. And they come back and said, I gave him your regards. He sends his back. But we finally met.
I want my regards back now that we got here.
Listen, you think he's going to make it in our business?
I don't know. He's a nice-looking fellow.
Yeah, but that's not everything.
Oh.
I mean, I know that.
I can read sometimes, but not all the time. Okay, listen, it's nice to have you both, and I hope you two get acquainted for the next few days. And Larry and Patty, welcome. It's your first time with us. You'll find out all about this in just a moment. Here comes the first question. Ann and Dorothy Joe, you know what this is about. It's worth $150 to your rooting sections, and this is it. Ladies, what would you say is the major ingredient in your charm? The little girl quality or the sophisticated lady quality? What is the major ingredient in your charm? Good question. Off you go. Now this, of course, you have probably as good an opinion as they do of themselves. Bill, what do you think Ann will say?
Well, I'll tell you. The little girl quality no longer appeals to me because once that got me in trouble. You probably know, Bob. I mean, it's happened. It hasn't happened to you, Bob, huh?
Don't include
Larry?
me in your mess.
Hold it, Larry. That's probably because you know.
Larry in San Francisco, I know. But anyway,
yes.
In all truth, no, it's a sophisticated lady. I mean, every time I see Ann, I hear that song. You know, sophisticated lady is definitely that.
Yes, there's a new one, I think, now. Sophisticated lady. There's a new one with the same title.
A new one of the
Yeah, isn't that right? Did you know that one? Yeah, sure they did.
It's about time.
But it's sophisticated lady. It's about time. Here she comes. And what would you say is the major ingredient in your charm? The little girl quality or the sophisticated lady quality?
I have neither one. I'll guess that Bill said sophisticated.
That's
You're
the
right.
one.
Good.
You do too have it. You're absolutely right. And how can you say you have neither one? There you are, as sophisticated and beautiful as you can be.
Oh,
well,
you're
anyway.
sweet. I love you.
Bob, what will Dorothy Joe say?
Well, Dorothy Joe and I were high school sweethearts, and I certainly fell in love with her little girl qualities, you see. But I think she's going to say the same thing Ann said. I'm afraid she's going to say that she has neither. But she will maintain that she lost her little girl qualities at about age 7.
Wow.
And
That's starting
and say
early,
that,
isn't it?
and say that I said sophisticated lady.
You'll say sophisticated
Yes,
lady.
I'll say that.
Bill
Age
and I are
7,
two
huh?
minds with but a single thought.
Age
Here
7,
comes
yeah.
age 7. Wow. Start them young, wherever they're from. Here comes Dorothy Joe. Dorothy Joe, what would you say is the major ingredient of your charm? The little girl quality or the sophisticated lady quality?
Is that all the alternatives?
That's all I've got, darling.
Well, then I guess I've got to say sophisticated.
That's the one. You got it. Thank you, Dorothy Joe. Larry, what will Patty say?
All right, we're coming to our first little girl
Aha.
for the show. Absolutely. Every time Patty tries to be sophisticated, she trips or spills tea. I mean, there's no... Plus the fact she's 5 foot tall, and to give you an example of the little girl quality, her nickname is Porky. So how can you be sophisticated with ladies and gentlemen, Queen Porky, right? There's no way. It's going to be little girl.
She's 5 feet tall? She's only 5 feet?
5 feet, yeah.
Really? And you call her Porky? Mm-hmm. Gee, that doesn't sound like a nice thing to do, does it?
A term of endearment. Really.
What?
A term of endearment.
Oh, it is a term. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's what I got to do with my wife. Come here, you little Porky. Come here. Boom! It'd be over fast. Here she comes. Patty, what would you say is the major ingredient in your charm? The little girl quality or the sophisticated lady quality?
Without a doubt, it has to be the little girl quality.
That's the one. You got it. Everybody got that. That was a snap for you. We'll split that 3 ways. We'll come back in a moment with question number 2 and split a whole lot more. Got a wonderful group today. Don't miss it. We're on. Okay, here we go. Question number 2 coming up. This is it. If you are ready, we have a 3-way tie, which is, I think, a nice way to begin, don't you, ladies?
Yes.
Which do you consider more romantic? Moonlight, candlelight, firelight, or no light at all? Think it over, ladies, and we'll find out. Hey, that's a good question, Bob. What do you think? Moonlight, candlelight, firelight, or no light at all?
I think that Dorothy Joe will probably say candlelight. We have eaten by candlelight, had dinner by candlelight, ever since we've been married. And the reason was that when we were first married, she made an apple pie.
Yeah.
And it was very good tasting pie, but it was black.
Yeah.
It was, and so we ate by candlelight so that I couldn't see the pie. But after dinner, I was wondering why I had black all over my face. Not really. But she did. She made a mess of the apple pie, and I say candle.
And it became a tradition.
It's
because
traditional.
ever since then, you've been afraid to look at her dinner, so you've had it
Right.
by candlelight. Okay, you'll say candlelight. Here she comes. Dorothy Joe, which do you consider more romantic? Moonlight, candlelight, firelight, or no light at all?
I'd be willing to bet that Barker told you the story about me burning the pie. Did he?
Well, I'm not going to tell you yet.
Well, so it would have to be candlelight.
That's the one. You got it. And he did.
She's a big fan of yours. I wish you were me.
Absolutely correct. And we did get the pie story. Right on the button. Larry, what will Patty say?
Well, all 4 of them are dynamite with Patty, I have to tell you.
Oh.
It's, but I think Patty will...
Dynamite's not on my card, Larry. It's just moonlight and candlelight.
Yeah, Patty is definitely a candle freak.
Oh.
And we light candles at every opportunity, even for breakfast or at noon, right? It's constantly lighting candles.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
She's a worse cook than Dorothy Joe.
Man, if you need candlelight for cornflakes, you're in big trouble. I
Yes.
can imagine someone turning out in late and saying, well, we have candles for breakfast and we have candles for lunch. What are they talking about? So what are you going to pick? Candlelight.
Candlelight.
Here she comes. Which do you consider more romantic, Patty? Moonlight, candlelight, firelight, or no light at all?
This is really a tough one. Firelight.
No, that's not what Larry said. Interesting. Tell her what you said, Larry.
I said you'd pick candlelight. Because you're always lighting candles.
I know, but I prefer fire. Firelight. It's just wonderful.
Oh,
Gives
well,
me
someplace, she's getting Firelight someplace, Larry, and you'll have to check up and
Yes,
find out where
I love it, Larry.
that is. Because with you, it's candles. I don't know what's happening. Sorry about that, Patty.
I don't know who's lighting its candle.
Yeah, I don't care. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
What will
Patty
Ann-
we're talking to.
Yeah. What will Ann say, Bill?
That Porky's a swinger, isn't she?
Hey.
I'll tell you. The one I don't like. The one of all your selections I don't like, Bert, is that no light at all bit, because I like to see what I'm doing and who I'm with. I mean, we were married 3 years before I stopped taking a flashlight to bed with me. I'd have still been doing it, but Ann fell in love with a flashlight. We had a heck of a time breaking.
Hey, I haven't had a bed check since I was in camp. Are you kidding?
But listen, with us once, I remember we were at a rustic country inn once, and I said, let's go up and take a bottle of wine and sit without anything on in front of the fireplace, because I burned my foot. Anyway, I know she'll remember that because it was a big flop of a night.
It was.
How you doing, Porky?
Now she knows. Oh, she would have known, Bill. You should see the look on her face at this moment.
Anyway, gotta be Firelight.
If Firelight it
If it's
is.
not Firelight, I'll never appear on this show again.
Oh, can we can't get the fix in, can we? Oh, don't say that. Here comes Ann. Oh, I hope she's right. And which do you consider more romantic? Moonlight, candlelight, firelight, or no light at all?
It's difficult. I'll have to say what we have the most, and that would be candlelight.
No! Oh, no, that's not what he said. Well, Bill.
See? Give me
Bye,
what's
Bill.
happened.
Nice.
What is it, Bill?
You're always
He
welcome
said
on
firelight
Price is
and told
Right.
us a story about burning his foot and said that that's what it had to be. And he was wrong.
I see.
But guess what? Dorothy, Joe, and Bob got the whole thing for the bananas at halftime. We'll change places. Step to the rear, fellas. We'll bring the ladies out front. We'll come back with the second half of Tattletales in just a moment. Don't go away.
In addition to cash awards, a member of the winning rooting section chosen at random will receive Bissell's easy-to-use spin foam rug shampoo and wall-to-wall concentrated shampoo for superbly cleaner, brighter carpets from Bissell. And a supply of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Extra crispy is the extra delicious meal you can bring real goodness home to your family tonight. And a radio and a supply of Blammo, the only sugarless bubblegum in chunk form that many kids like. Extra savings for Mom, too. Blammo sugarless bubblegum. And a tray and a supply of rice-a-roni, big flavor side dish that's so quick, so easy. Saute and simmer to flavor perfection. Rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. Back to more Tattletales in just a moment.
Heart Fund Group. We have the VSA with us today, which is a volunteer services to animals group, and a heart fund to the Sinai, Mount Sinai Hospital, who are here to raise money for their worthy causes, and that's terrific. Thank you. And Bob, you have a show coming up. You have the Pillsbury Bake Off, which is on August 31st, I believe, that everyone should know about and watch.
I hope they will, right here on CBS, and you'll be doing your thing here on Wednesday night at 8:30, won't you?
That's right here on CBS as well. That's terrific, though. I love that. That'll be fun. And I hope you watch us, too. Okay, if you're all ready, here we go. We'll get things rolling right away. $150 on this question, and this is it. Men, there are lots of jokes and cartoons about men undressing women with their eyes. But have you ever had the feeling that a woman was undressing you with her eyes? Yes or no? You ever had that feeling, fellas? Think it over. Off you go. See, I see their faces, you see. You don't get to see their faces when they hear the question. Patty, what will Larry say to this?
Because he's a modest person, he will say no. But
Really?
That's not true. I have been with him on occasions where girls have done more than undress him. If you know
really?
what I mean.
With their eyes?
Yes, they have. But
See,
just
I-
with their eyes. That's it. That's it. That's
I'd
the
pay
limit.
$1.25 to see that, wouldn't you?
Please.
Okay, you're going to say absolutely yes.
Yes.
Here he comes.
Oh,
Wait a minute. No?
No, I will clarify.
Yeah.
He'll say no, that girls don't undress him.
Oh, because he doesn't see
He's
it that way.
modest.
But you do. So he'll say no. Okay, here he comes. Larry, have you ever had the feeling that a woman was undressing you with her eyes, yes or no?
Yes, Patty did it yesterday at Joseph Bank.
Well,
Believe it.
not you, Larry. Don't you remember those other women?
Oh,
Now he does. Sorry, Larry. At this
Too
moment,
bad,
about half the women in the red section are undressing you with their eyes.
with tar and feather.
Yeah, but with different intentions.
Yes.
Sorry about that, Larry. And what will Bill say?
I don't have the vaguest idea what he's going to say. Gosh, sometime in his life, I imagine someone must have wanted to undress Bill with his eyes, of course. He's
Okay.
going to say yes.
The answer is yes. Okay, here he comes. She meant her, you know that. Bill, have you ever had the feeling that a woman was undressing you with her eyes, yes or no?
Yes, Grace Cornbar.
That's it. You're right. There's more to the story. Bill, there was a yes, but there was more. What was the rest of that?
Grace Cornbar.
Grace Cornbar, she was the girl that...
Well, when I was littler in school,
Yeah.
I was littler than this, and I was in school, and Grace Cornbar used to always stand across the room in school looking over at me, and then she'd start to laugh, and I figured that's what made her laugh. Grace was a card, yeah.
Of course, that doesn't happen anymore, does it? They don't laugh
No, they
anymore.
cry a little.
Yeah.
One girl up the street sent flowers about a week ago.
All right, now cut that out. Thank you, Bill. Dorothy Joe, what will Bob say?
Well, gosh,
I expect Don Wilson to pop in any minute.
actually, on Price is Right, when he gives him a car, they practically undress him anyway.
Period,
Haven't you ever
yes.
noticed? Yeah. So I expect he'd say yes.
Okay, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's yes. Here he comes. Bob, have you ever
Bert?
had the... Yes.
Stop looking at me that way.
Oh, no. Do you know that yesterday someone actually asked if you guys could see out of those things? They really did.
I can see Cullen out of this ear.
Have you ever had the feeling that a woman was undressing you with her eyes? Yes or no, Bob?
It's probably just wishful thinking, but yes.
That's right. She didn't say wishful thinking, though. You're right. Bob and Bill are right. They split it in half. Got a pretty good close game. We'll come back in a moment with our $300 question, and that we'll decide it. See you in a moment.
If you're from out of town and would like to attend Tattletales in person, just write for tickets. Enclose a self-addressed stamped envelope and mail to Tickets, Tattletales, CBS Television City, 7800 Beverly Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90036.
Isn't this
Here
fun?
it is, and it's
Okay, I just said this is fun because it is. Aren't these people wonderful? They truly are. Here we go. Now, well, I don't want to. I just said, aren't these people wonderful? And the audience applauded, but I noticed the bananas applause was a little stronger because Dorothy, Joe, and Bob were in the lead at the moment. But this will decide it, fellas. This is worth $300. Men, do any of the people you don't like know that you don't like them? Yes or no? Do any of the people you don't like know that you don't like them? Think it over. Off you go. Good question, Patty. What do you think Larry will say?
Me?
Yes,
Already?
we'll start with you.
He will say no, and it's true. Larry, no matter who it is, I mean, he likes them. It's very hard for him not to like someone. So I think he will honestly say, no, right?
No. The people is the question
I'm so
is
confused.
do any of the people
It's my first show.
do any of the people you don't like know that you don't like him? I'm saying to Larry.
No.
In other words,
They don't know.
He doesn't tell them.
Right.
I see. They don't know. Just one day they'll be walking down a street
And
Zap.
and
it'll be over. Okay, the answer is no. They don't know. Here he comes. Larry, do any of the people you don't know, I mean you don't like? Let me stop. Hi, Larry. Larry, do any of the people you don't like know that you don't like them? Yes or no?
This is our comeback, folks. Yes.
No, that's not what you said.
Your brother, Patty. Your brother.
Your brother.
Your brother.
You're saying does he know you don't like him?
Absolutely.
Oh, wonderful. I hope if you're watching out there, it's
Sweetheart,
Larry.
he doesn't count.
It doesn't count?
He doesn't count. No, he doesn't. I can't believe you
you're making
said
it
that.
worse, Patty. Now you're saying your brother doesn't count.
No, he doesn't.
Sorry, because nobody likes him, Gene said.
Well,
Sorry
that too.
about that, Larry. And what will Bill say to
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Oh, yes. A thick lip or something would signify to someone.
that he doesn't like
Yeah,
him?
he does not hold those things in. There are a few people that he doesn't like that don't know that, but there are other people that
Who
know
know
that
it.
he does not like them.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Here he comes. The answer is yes. Bill, do any of the people you don't like know that you don't like them? Yes or no?
Yes.
That's
absolutely.
correct. You got it.
I'm transparent. Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely right. That makes it kind of interesting because here we are down at the wire. This question will decide the game. Dorothy Joe, if you get this right, you and Bob have it for the bananas. If not, Ann and Bill will come from behind and win it all. And the question is, do any of the people that you don't like, I'm saying to Bob, know that he doesn't like them?
I think they know he hates them.
Oh. Well, that's even a little stronger than we put it on the card here, but we'll certainly accept that. The
Okay.
answer is yes. He tells them, eh?
Well, yeah, not just out. He doesn't just walk up and announce it, but he indicates it forcefully.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. Isn't he working on stuff that would help him enact the way he feels?
It's a secret. Did he tell you?
No, I'm not even going to say anything about it then. Okay, the answer is yes, and this is for the game. Here he comes. Bob, do any of the people you don't like know that you don't like them, and this is for the game? If you get this one right, you got it for the bananas.
Yes, most of the people.
That's right, you got it. Dorothy Joe and Bob, Ann and Bill split the $300. However, time is upon us. The bananas have won it.
Let's hear it.
We shall return in just a moment and let you know how much the bananas have won, and it's good, too. See you in a moment.
But the one thing
Oh, well, there you are, for
Yes.
goodness sakes. The bananas with Dorothy Joe and Bob won $425. We had 1,425 big ones. Thank you all. You were splendid. And thank you for watching us on Tattletales. Bert Convey saying so long. See you next time.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.